What's up, space pirates? This is your captain, the chronically charismatic Dr. Disaster, and things must be getting really desperate for BioWare right about now. They must be quite desperate because the media is spinning a new narrative to make it sound like Dragon Age the Veilguard is doing well.
Here I come to save the day.
Look at this headline right here. If you are a Dragon Age supporter, a BioWare corporate ass kisser who really wants your corporate master to succeed so you can stick it to all of us lowly plebs who can't stand this game, if that is who you are, then this headline probably makes you feel all warm and safe and shit like that. I mean, wow. Dragon Age the Veilguard is currently the most pre-ordered game on PlayStation in the UK and in the US.
Kneel before Zod!
But you jackasses might want to put that smug face away because this argument is littered with more disqualifying holes than a bash at P. Diddy's house. Let me explain something to all the simpletons out there who just don't understand the way the world works. Being first place in a race in which nobody is racing against you isn't exactly an accomplishment worth bragging about. You see, this game did not become the most pre-ordered game on the PlayStation Store until Sonic X Shadow Generations and Black Ops 6 were released, thereby no longer showing up on the list of games that can be pre-ordered. These people act like we should be bowing down before the greatness of Dragon Age the Veilguard, hoping that we don't notice this obvious truth.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
Why do you do this?
Because you're an idiot! A moron! A dingleberry!
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also, don't forget to follow me over on X, where I keep a list of games lousy with woke shit pinned to the account at all times for your reference. My handle over there is Dr. Disaster 1. But anyhow, things really have to be looking pretty grim for Dragon Age the Veilguard the way that these guys in the media are constantly pumping out articles right now, trying to make it seem like the game is going to be this massive success that completely takes over the world of gaming. The thing is, the game will sell a ton of copies. As I've said repeatedly on this channel, the name of this game, the IP that it belongs to, will entice a ton of people who don't pay attention to these spaces. But if this game sells, say, 1 million copies, that still will not save them. Let's break the numbers down really fast, and then we're going to talk about this brag that it's the most pre-ordered game on PlayStation. But yeah, if Dragon Age sells 1 million copies at $69.99 a piece, that is $69,990,000. 25% of that goes to whoever sold it, whether that be a retail store, Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, or whatever. The rule of thumb is they get about 25% of that number, meaning that BioWare actually takes home about $52.5 million on every million copies sold. But the estimated budget of this game is $150 million. And the marketing budget for AAA games is often nearly as much as the development budget. At a minimum, BioWare is spending $100 million on marketing this game, meaning they have got a total spend of $250 million on this game. So basically, if they don't sell 5 million copies of the Veilguard at full price before they start discounting, then they will have lost money. So it's no wonder they are trying so desperately to silence critics. As we covered yesterday, any streamer with even tepid criticism of the game is not getting early access to the game for reviewing purposes, and it's no wonder the media is trying shit like this to get people to think that this game has all the hype. But this same article, which comes to us from Tech for Gamers, has this list here of the top pre-ordered games on PlayStation. Sure, it's beating Monster Hunter Wilds, but that game doesn't come out for 4 months, so no shit it's beating that. It would be an absolutely epic failure if it wasn't. And next up on the list is Life is Strange Double Exposure, but that franchise is dog shit, made for a modern audience, and nobody should be surprised by this. I mean, the game comes out in 2 days, and it is getting beaten by a game that comes out in 4 months. And then next on the list is Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, a game that virtually nobody is talking about because it is a remaster of a game that is only 7 years old. Nobody gives a shit. Farming Simulator 25 doesn't come out for a couple weeks. Sniper Elite Resistance doesn't come out until January, and the Soul Reaver Remaster doesn't come out until December, so there really is no competition. But considering Dragon Age is coming out in only a few days, its position on the Steam charts is very telling. It is still barely clinging to a spot in the top 20, sitting at number 18 on there at the time of this recording. And the other day, I covered how this game wasn't even in the top 100 most ordered items on Amazon in the video game category, and it still doesn't show up on there. If we filter the search on Amazon for only PS5 items, it does show up on there at number 34, well behind the likes of Black Ops 6, Astrobot, the pre-order for the physical copy of Black Myth Wukong, Metaphor Refantasio, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And it's even sadder over on the Xbox. It doesn't even make the top 50 on that list. It's currently sitting at number 55, which is sad as hell, considering how high profile this AAA game is and the fact that the game releases in only 4 days. So, when these people try to push their narratives, it is super important that we look for context because they are usually trying to obfuscate things in order to paint a rosy picture for the likes of BioWare. What they really want to do is create an image of a climate of hype for this game. They want you to buy it before the reviews come in from honest people who tell you how mediocre the product is. But I suspect the game is fairly doomed. But I'm going to leave it there. Drop your mockery of Dragon Age and their shills into the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of